Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Gotta use the janky ass screen capture for this one. And jank it is indeed. Yeah, jank it is indeed. Anyways, thanks very much for coming in and joining me while I play through some Sacrifice. Me and this game, we go back. So I first discovered this game because outside of my high school, right next to my high school, there was a store, or a video store there, and they would rent PC games, of all things. Yeah, I know, like, no one used to do that back then. Okay. What kind of shit you pulling now, game? Or OBS, it's not really the game. Shit. I'm gonna jump in, and I'm hoping that this fixes itself, because I have downloaded a mod that makes this 1080. This game was actually a bit of a struggle to get working. Bump the microphone. So I will be looking to see if this works at all, or if I'm just kind of shittered. Don't tell me I'm shittered. I had this working last night. Okay, I'm not shittered. Anyway, so I originally got this game from a video rental store right outside of my high school, and that should just go show you how fucking old I am.
It has begun.
You're too late again,
Master. And they would actually rent out PC games until they would sell them. And they had a whole bunch of used PC games, and I bought it. That was a fucking cool video rental store. They turned it into a bar on my senior year, which worked for me because I was 18 my senior year. I was the fucking coolest kid in high school, I tell you what.
The cause of this destruction cannot be other than myself.
No, I really wasn't.
Master.
My dark experiments come to a most wicked end.
Master!
What is it? Who's there?
Cast a healing spell there.
Is that? Yes, Mithras, 'tis I.
It seems you are to be my salvation after all.
I am no one's salvation. I am a pawn of doom itself.
I love that fucking line.
You speak in riddles, sir. I wonder if even my wisdom can decipher them.
We should try, and see if you can find sense where I have failed. Where to begin?
So yeah, this is a very unique RTS
In the
game.
realm that was my home, I had devoted my life to study of the arcane. No pursuit was too perilous, no sacrifice too great, until, well, under the many heavens and in the many worlds, there are darker things than men may dream of. By mere good fortune, recent experiments in conjuration had ensnared me, this imp.
Last time I fall for that one, believe you me.
Only through his guidance was I able to travel across the astral void. And that is how I came here.
I mean, I could skip that.
Strange and beautiful world I beheld, but dangerous too, I was certain. And I was friendless and homeless, and so I prayed. Hear me, exalted spirits. Hear me, be you gods or devils, ye who hold dominion here. I am a wizard without a home. I am a wanderer seeking refuge.
Wander no more, child. To Elysium come, and join the armies of our faithful. Wage righteous battle against the iniquity of the infernal lord.
Pyro's factories are not iniquity.
Do they not befoul all that is pure?
No,
Are they not the
you just
very
show up to a
instrument
fucking
of
party,
desecration?
and then everyone there
Teach
starts
them
fucking
rudeness and
arguing,
encouragement
and then you just feel like an
continues
asshole because you're stuck in the
If the
middle.
sanctity of the Davin Forest is violated, what land lies not in jeopardy?
Jeopardy? I bring progress to the forest.
There is no progress without justice.
What you call justice is bondage to outmoded ways. Pyro's followers will never accept such foolishness.
But you have no followers in Davin, Pyro.
I can fix that.
How dare you?
Typical. Do not despair, Wanderer. These two paragons of virtue are not the only gods around here. I, for one, can offer you untold knowledge.
Such promises, knowledge, justice, progress. What value hold these without conflict? What is a life devoid of strife?
Peaceful? That's not so bad in my book.
I didn't know you could read.
Boom,
Hearing
roasted.
their petty squabbles, my heart lightened.
To be
Any
fair,
of these
James is the
gods
most
would
sensible
welcome
one
my
of the whole
talents.
lot.
The choice would be mine.
Alright, so how this game works is that you go up to these
Approach a
gods.
statue to learn more.
Yes, thank you, Persephone. Thank you. You talk to one of these gods and they'll all give you missions. Later on... Shut up, James!
Choose a god.
Shut up, Pyro.
Choose wisely.
Fuck you, Stratos.
Choose or die.
Eat shit, Charnel.
Charnel, give him time.
I'm trying to explain the fucking mechanics here, you dicks. Anyways, so you go up to any of these statues, and they'll give you a little briefing.
We are Persephone.
And if you do Persephone's level, Persephone will give her
Seen us in the sweet virgin,
like her
the
basic
gentle
units for
mother,
this. So
and the
every
wise
level you do with them,
grown.
you get at least
Love us,
like
and
a
we
spell
shall
and
requite thy love
a
100-fold.
unit at least. You'll get 3 of the starting
Be a
ones.
servant of justice and strive against the hand of wickedness. Show us. Carry our message of peace to the quarreling gnomes in Pelinon.
So yeah, I know like the meme is choices matter, but here your choices actually do matter because the units that you have is directly related to the missions that you do, as well as the spells. Persephone's units, I hate all of her units except for the one that heals other units, so I will not be doing Persephone's ones.
I am James, god of earth. You know, rocks and soil and stuff. Some nice gems, too. Oh, it's not all brown and gray, you know. Just mostly. One of my altars has been abandoned, and I'd like to know why. Please go and see what you can see.
See, I don't really like James. James has a very powerful tier 1 unit that's immune to magic, which is great. But it's also so fucking slow that I hate using it, so I will not be playing with James' default units.
I am Stratos, god of air and supreme lord of the heavens, bringer of storms, mover of the firmament. Oh, let's to be honest, shall we? In any halfway civilized world, I would be the only god.
That's some heavy foreshadowing right there.
Forget all this other nonsense. If you wish to learn something of your new home, I will send you with Sarah Bella to unravel one of the older mysteries of this place.
Again, yeah, this is like the most story-relevant mission to be doing. At the same time, I don't really like Stratos' default units. Let's see with Pyro.
I am Pyro, god of fire. They will tell you I am god of destruction and chaos, but that's not really true. I am the spark of imagination and the engine of industry. I am the bringer of knowledge and the bearer of light. I intend to build factories in the Davin Forest, which is a haven for antiquated druidic thinking. All who do not flee will be enriched by my triumph. You, not least of all.
So something else to kind of mention is like they kind of bicker like children. And that's kind of goes into the lore. Like all these gods are brothers and sisters. As Persephone always refers to herself as we. I really don't like Persephone. She's like all this truth and justice shit, but then the more you look into it, she's a massive hypocrite. Charnel's a fucking dick. But he's honest.
Strife, god of slaughter, god of death.
I mean, he is speaking the
Where there is
language.
pain, I am there. Where there is suffering, I flourish. Where there is joy. Yes, well, one could hardly have joy without another's suffering, no? One of my followers has, how do you say, strayed from the flock. I need one such as you to gently usher him back into the fold.
So the two base start units that I like using are Pyros and Charnels. I'll go with Charnels here because Charnels, a lot of his units, they have the ability to heal while dealing damage, and if I team that up with...
We were sent to the boneyards of Solus, ancient dragon burial grounds. There, we would seek out a necromancer called the Ragman.
Ah, the Ragman. Before he was displaced by Acheron, the Ragman was known as the Lord of Terror. That was many generations ago.
Alright, so... Okay.
After he failed me, I left the Ragman chained to a rock in a cavern, not far from here. It is time he was set free. Unfortunately, the dragons who daily tear at his flesh are unlikely to cooperate. You must drive them away, and use Gangrel here to sever the chains.
I thirst for blood.
Gangrel is a vicious killer through and through. I heard he once slaughtered an Ent, single-handed no less.
It's a top-tier Persephone unit.
The fleet-footed Fallen can send out a stream of those insects that are always buzzing about them, which is particularly useful against flying enemies. Oh, and they are very good at playing dead, which allows them to heal themselves. 12 Fallen should be enough to scare the dragons away.
A good approach. I trust you will be able to acquire souls from the locals as necessary.
Scythes are deadly in combat. They feed off of the creatures they slice up, restoring their health with every attack. But they can be picked off by spells and can't attack flying creatures, so making sure they get into combat is the real trick.
I mean, they're also pretty fast. They're kind of squishy, but...
The Locust is a fragile creature that relies on staying out of the reach of its enemies to survive. It has a very effective attack that will drain enemies of their mana, as well as their health.
So yeah, this is another reason. So there's two reasons why I like going with these Charnel base units. These things...
We must make a Manalith to give you some mana.
The Locusts are fucking awesome when it comes to taking out other wizards, because they drain their mana as well. And they're so fucking useful. Also, healing yourself by dealing damage to enemies is also very powerful. So, here's how kind of the resource management works in this game. You gotta build a manolith. And this will transport mana
Now
to your
you need a
mana
mana
wars,
hook to transmit the mana to you. That's
which are these cute little ugly funny face things here. So these things are connected to your manoliths. And the more manaless you have and the closer you are to them, the more effective your mana regen is.
You are group 2. Guard me.
I usually rock with 3 or 4, depending on what stage of the campaign I'm in. Also, so you may notice that I just have everyone guarding me. I find that that's the most effective way to
This is
move
the
my...
home to followers of James. I don't think they'll take kindly to our presence here.
I don't care, Zizix. James' followers are simple bitches, even though James himself is the most sensible god. So yeah, I don't think there's... No, there isn't a wizard on this level.
Guard. Move. Yes.
So at this point, there's no real way to fail this level.
Go away! Enemy sighted.
Oh. Because even if I die... Yeah, James...
Creatures are under attack.
Units are actually, like, they do a decent amount of damage, and they are pretty tough. It's just they're so goddamn slow, so you're, like, cinching forward constantly every time you want to use them.
Attack that building.
Yeah, so you see my mana is regenerating pretty slow here. But I just busted... Also, another thing about manaless is that it stops enemy wizards from being able to regen mana from them, like, because it's open. I just able to just stand here and regen mana pretty fast. So you really need at least 2 manaless to make shit happen. And I'm also jumping right into the campaign. I'm not playing the tutorial on stream. I had already played the tutorial. You don't even play as Eldred here, who has all the cool lines, even though he's a bit of like a moody, edgy kind of dickhead. Well, the thing about being a... So what I'm doing right here is I'm converting souls. So with these guys, they're called sack docs, and I can actually speed this process up if I do that. So they put the soul back into the body, and then take the body to the altar. You can see in the... over here. I'll just speed myself up here. And what happens is that they convert the soul, which is over here. Oh, they just finished doing that. And you know, the more souls a creature has, the longer it takes to do this. Right now I just got like 1 soul unit, so... But yeah, so here they are, they're sacrificing that. The enemy can come in and interrupt this ceremony by attacking the sack docs, and then that unit comes back. Not at full health, but it does come back. So this game, I love it and all, but it fucking snowballs super fast. Alright, well. Okay, I captured that monolith. What do we got up here?
Enemy sighted.
Yeah, so these trogs, they're immune to magic.
I thirst for blood.
I mean, just send group 3 up there. No. Don't guard Zizix. Take them out. I'll just stand back here.
Group 2.
Tell me what to do.
You are group 1. Guard me.
Oh, goddamn.
You are group 2. Guard me. Group 1. You are group 1.
Your creatures are under attack.
Group 3.
I prefer, passes where I don't have to manage my somewhat expendable units health. Also, playing through Charnels, Charnel has the best spell. In fact, he has the ability to resurrect, and it's very useful when you start having like more powerful units that cost more than 1 soul. Because I have to convert these guys.
Yes.
But if they were my units dying, I could just pick them back up.
Hold on. Method pejorative.
Alright, so here's a moral choice I can make here. If I choose not to slaughter,
Attack that
the peasants here, then James will offer me a boon. But if I kill him, I can get the mission done faster. But a permanent boost to my mana is way better than finishing this level like 2 minutes faster. So, I will not slaughter these poor, pathetic, Jufro-looking motherfuckers.
So bad.
Yep, that's some 2001 polygons right
That spell
there.
is not ready.
Group 1.
I thirst for blood.
Okay, I got another monolith up here.
Move. Going.
Yeah, another thing about this game that doesn't quite work so great is that it's kind of hard to move your guys with a lot of precision positioning. Mostly from like the third person perspective.
Guard me.
Going.
So sometimes you gotta fight the camera a little bit to get them to do what you want. But attacking from the high ground is always a very effective strategy because you do get slowed down a lot.
Sirocco.
Parasites! You will torment me no longer!
And then she flew away. Her purpose was unclear, but it could not be good. There was such a madness in her voice.
Yeah, this is one of those games you kind of have to play through multiple times to get like the full sense of the story. Yeah, we couldn't take on a dragon.
Group 2.
What?
You are Group 2. Guard me.
Try.
You are Group 2.
Alright, well, we are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Most of the way there. Another thing that's really good about Manalus is that you can teleport back to him. I have this teleport spell right here.
Group 1.
Going.
So, you can see how, as I get further up this elevation here, it does slow you down a fair bit. Like, there's ranged guys up there, they would be able to shoot at me the whole time. That right there is my objective, that's the cave, but first I gotta get the requisite souls. Though we did just see, like, one of the dragons just losing her fucking mind.
I thirst for blood.
Right. So I don't really want to be attacking this from the low ground. But if I crest this hill here...
Attack that building.
Enemy sighted.
Yeah, there they are. Get them.
Creatures are under attack.
Get them. Maybe I should actually, help you guys out here.
Invalid target.
I mean, all these
under attack.
tier 1 spells are pretty.
Your creatures are under attack.
Throw a haste on him. If I lose any units, they're going to be my flyers. Yeah. Pretty decisive here, but we're talking about the first level. I mean, the only reason why this isn't a tutorial is because you don't have any text tips. Wait, that's my altar? Oh, my altar was back there. For some reason, I have 2 altars here. Yeah, I have that desecrate spell, but that won't be coming until the second level.
Yes.
So yeah, these guys actually got to go all the way back to the altar, but... So you can definitely, if you lose a battle, you can ambush them carrying them back.
Group 1.
And that could be
For blood.
how you try to fix that up.
Enemy sighted.
You're excited.
Your creatures are under attack.
Oh, okay.
Your creatures are dying.
Yeah, that's one of my mosquitoes here, or locusts. Yeah, that's how the blue souls work. I mean, I suppose it could have turned that into a fall. So yeah, gods sometimes will offer you boons even if you're not specifically working for them. Mostly because they have their own little agenda. They all got agendas. You're just a pawn in their game. But you're a self-aware pawn. You're not in love with them. You're not forming deep attachments to these fucking weirdos like these other guys do.
Group 2.
I'll get you guys to play that for a second.
Group 1.
I thirst.
Guard me.
Yes.
Phalanx formation. Guard me.
What I like a lot about that line is like, you can't have joy without someone else's suffering from charnel. Not because I think it's accurate or anything, but because that's kind of the philosophy of how his units function.
Guard me.
Yep, one more will do that.
Guard me.
Over there?
1, 2, 3. Oh, one more. I guess I'll just have to wait for... Oh, there he goes.
Guard me.
Oh, you got it.
Alright, that is my objective here, isn't it? 11 fallen raised.
And then she flew away.
Oh.
Sarah, good. First things first. The locust side.
A good
12
Oh,
fallen.
it's 12, okay. I got my arbitrary numbers confused. Excuse me. It's right on the mini-map. Should be anything right on the mini-map right now. Yeah, there we go.
2.
So I like to keep all my ranged guys.
Now to find that cave.
Oh, it's not hard to find, boss. I dig the voice acting in this game, I do.
Come to me.
Sirocco is beaten. Her life is a waking nightmare, and she suffers my torment with me.
Ragman, the years have not diffused your malice. You have tainted everything that was once pure in this valley, including the vaunted and ancient Sirocco. There is hope for you, after all. You may consider your penance complete, for the time being.
I am yours to command, Master.
First, we must consecrate an altar for you. Then we shall see how much control you have over this dragon.
I shortly discovered that my actions had been witnessed.
I can see you're a decent fellow.
James has offered you a boon.
I mean, it's sensible, but also at the same time, kind of fucking dim, James. Oh.
I was certain trouble awaited me in the ethereal realm. I had earned the favor of one god, but the ire of 4.
A frightening prospect.
I had survived forces more dire than these. The gods, of course, were preoccupied with other matters. A certain blind seer stood accused of spreading blasphemous rumors.
Thrust, share with us this vision.
I fear it will damn me to speak so dark a prophecy, but I know I cannot keep the truth from you. The gods are four, whose works grow cold, as one betrays their laws of old. Then dark grow deeds and darker hearts, for lost to all are holy arts. A vagrant comes amidst the gloom to seal the gaping maw of doom.
Kill the blasphemer.
Charnel, death is not the answer to everything.
Yes. Torture also has its merits.
What if he's telling the truth?
Then they started flinging accusations at each other.
We'll recount the accusations.
Well, none of us would unleash a maw of doom, right?
Except Persephone. What good is a holy warrior without a holy war?
How like you, Charnel.
Myself, I would sooner suspect Charnel. You do have a certain taste for destruction, don't you?
And then Pyro's kind of power-hungry, come to think of it. He might hatch some half-baked.
Oh, the worm speaks. Look here, if anyone needs outside help, it's you. You pathetic, jiggling mass of goo.
Oh, really?
He has a point.
An old soothsayer's trick, but well played. Stir up old enmities and shift attention from yourself. But I too could benefit from this prophecy. I would be the vagrant they were looking for. Even if they doubted your vision, the tension ensured they would all see the value of a capable wizard.
So this is our first two-soul unit that we're going to be unlocking here. Charnel's is one that's really good for doing chip damage to a hull, or splash damage.
Let me assure you, I do not want to destroy the world. That's where all the best slaughter takes place, you know. But I do have a little something in mind. It is time I reopened the demon gate of Golgotha.
Is this such a good idea, Master?
You got the NPC saying, yeah, this is not a good idea.
What a crock. That meddler Stratos probably put Mithras up to it to make my victories look bad, but Pyro won't be fooled. I will do just what they won't expect. I will invade.
Yeah, his unit isn't really that great.
As regards this prophecy, I have deduced quite easily that Charnel is the most likely culprit, but I must keep an eye on everyone. I hold many watchtowers in the mountains, if you care to occupy one.
Oh wow, that sounds great. Guard duty.
I don't know about this prophecy. I don't think any of us, even Charnel, would be dim enough to start something like that. But I do know there's a dragon what's been quite a thorn in my side lately. Now there's a problem a body could fix.
Yeah, so that dragon from Charnel's first quest is the same dragon he's talking about here. Sirocco. If I remember right.
Whether or not the vision is true, a conflict will come of this. We shall take steps to restore our friendship with Stratos.
Yeah, we'll go with this one just because I really like the, the support. It's a creature that heals
to
units.
Surtur's Keep, the Stratos stronghold commanded by his champion Abraxas. Into this bastion of war, we were to carry a message of peace.
An ironic sight. The home of the storm giants sparked a war between Persephone and Stratos long ago.
Ages ago, the druid Athalas was murdered while a guest at Surtur's keep. Lord Surtur was seized for his negligence, but his long atonement is now complete. With him, you shall also deliver a message.
I'm guessing that's you.
I stand ready.
Lord Surtur has been away from home for a long time. I think he started to enjoy the time he spent with Persephone, but he missed his Lady Abraxas.
Yes, you are Group 1.
Whoa, what did I just...
Skirmish formation, as you wish.
Did I do something there? Also, yeah, so a little bit this is... The spells are all kind of pretty much comparable. Ethereal form just gives me
Festor went over to Charnel for a brief time, it's true, but he seems to be dedicated to the goddess again. Still, we had better keep an eye on him. The Scarab has the ability to heal others. Having one behind your creatures when they fight is a good idea.
Phalanx formation. Guard.
My lord?
You are Group 2. I stand ready.
This is Factor.
Alright. Like any RTS, first thing you gotta do is set up your economy.
Group 2.
My lord?
Alright, I got 6 souls to play with, so I'm gonna get...
You are low on mana.
Guard me.
Are you sure?
Group 1. I stand ready. Skirmish formation. I will go.
I accidentally clicked on Fallen there.
Guard me.
Over there?
You are Group 3. Semicircle formation. Guard. Group 3. Semicircle formation. Guard me.
Alright, well, now let's start making some progress here. What do we got here? It's gonna be Xerxes. That would be, yep, oh, I'm facing a Charnel player here. Charnel wizard. Yep, they are up ahead.
I will enjoy your suffering. There is no escape. Iorum flam carpi.
Why?
For your soul.
Crixa flam iorum herox animus.
Yeah, that's why she's doing it.
Curse you.
Yeah, well, the age she has there is
She's
not...
trouble. Syrinx is her name. In her younger days, they say she was a mystic for Elysium. But I can't imagine that. She's got the heart of a necromancer through and through. If you're going to fight another wizard, you're going to have to desecrate her altar. If you just kill her, she can come back. But do remember, if she gets your altar, you'll be the one who's banished.
Yeah, that's how you fight
We've
wizards
got
in
some
this
new
game.
objectives.
Well, let's throw some conversion on these souls here.
It's a trap! I knew it was a trap.
Oh yeah? Thanks for the heads up here, Zizix. I mean, it was a pretty shitty trap. Let's be honest here.
Group 1. Wisdom and justice.
Yeah, sure.
You are low on mana.
I mean, you've successfully given me more soul.
Group 1. Wisdom and justice. Group 1. I stand ready.
I crave.
You are Group 1. You are Group 1. Guard me. I will go.
I'll just throw this metal in here so I can get the souls out. No, I should really prioritize the enemy souls over the neutral ones. Because she can just run back here and gobble those ones up like they're Cheez-Its. Nice thing is that you don't actually have to stop when you're casting most of your spells. When you're casting like the top tier spells, the game will force you to stop. Yeah, a big part of this game is taking over the initial battlefield because that is your resources.
I stand ready.
You are low on mana.
Skirmish formation. I will go. Group 3. Nostro. Diem. Semicircle formation. Totel. Ovis. Klaatu. Elil.
Right. So as long as I make sure that we're not fighting around there, we can make shit happen.
Enemy sighted.
Yeah, here they come.
Group 1. To battle! To battle!
Your creatures are under attack. Your wizard is
I'll
under
definitely put a spell resistance on me here.
Your creatures are dying.
To battle! Wisdom and justice.
Wow, that guy came up and just fucking murked that fallen.
This is Group 2.
My lord?
Tell me what to do.
Group 2.
Your creatures are under attack. My lord?
You are Group 2.
Yeah, your frontline troops are usually going to be the ones taking a lot of the casualties. Here I got two big 2 souls guys, and also managed to take
are low on
out.
Group 1. Yes.
You are low on mana.
Yes. 1. I will go. Mastadok. Elil.
Oh, he's also had that very powerful call lightning ability. But yeah, I'm definitely going to put a couple more frontline guys in. Oh, God damn it.
Group 2.
My lord?
You are Group 2. Wizard 1.
Ready to slide.
You are Group 1.
Yeah, so now I got quite the influx of souls here, right? And you can already see it starting to snowball against her.
Skirmish formation. As you wish. Phalanx formation. Guard. You are Group 3. Semicircle formation.
Right. Can see her up ahead too.
Enemy sighted.
Yeah, here she comes. Round 2. Electric Boogaloo, let's do this, boys.
Your creatures are under attack. Invalid target.
I'm gonna try and target her mana wars.
Creatures are dying.
Wisdom and justice. Group 2. This is faster. You are Group 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Groups 1, 2. Yes.
Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are dying.
You are Group 1. Moving out.
The nice thing about, I know the Locust Star is super fucking squishy and dies super fast.
My lord?
Guard me. Group 3.
But if I get enough of these things, I can like completely drain enemy wizards' mana.
Semicircle formation.
So when you kill them too, their health,
Group 1.
or
I stand
they
ready.
only recover health if they can
Look,
recover
high
mana.
ground. Basic military strategy. Get the high ground.
Thank you, Zizix.
Enemy sighted. We are being attacked. Your creatures are dying. Get the low ground. Who would have thought it?
That was a pretty powerful unit there.
Your wizard is under attack.
Oh, you guys want to go and get him? Yeah. I mean, he's a 2-soul unit.
You are low on mana.
Group 3. You are Group 3. Semicircle formation. Group 1, as you wish.
The only reason why she's still in this fight is because she has scripted units here.
On mana.
I'm so far from a manolith.
Group 1, I attack that building. Death to the foe. Move. Death to the foe.
There is no escape.
Your creatures are under attack. Your wizard is under attack.
Yeah, I kind of want to get her before she can gobble up all those souls.
Is under attack.
Yeah, that's oh, I got her before she got the last one.
Your creatures are dying.
Whoa.
I stand ready.
I wonder what nuked them.
You are low on mana.
Group 1, I stand ready. Guard me. I will go.
Yeah, I'm just a bit too far from a mana. I need to make more mana wars. That's what's slowing me down here. Because also, you'll notice that these ranged units also have mana. They also draw off of my mana wars. That should be enough. I mean, you don't really have, they're not usually too much of a thing until you get artillery units, because they use a lot more mana.
Enemy sighted.
Yeah, here we go. You can see her army is progressively getting smaller.
Your creatures are
Oh,
under
and she
attack.
just nukes one of my locusts. Yeah, her units are kind of squishy. Charles' units are kind of squishy.
Your wizard is under attack. My lord?
I stand ready. Group 1, I stand ready.
Because, you know,
Yes.
every one of these guys I get is one less that she can bring back. So I got... I mean, I probably could just push onto her altar and take her out that way.
Group 1, wizard. Group 1, wizard.
But all these, like, first tier units are pretty fucking squishy, honestly.
That spell is not ready.
Yeah, she's up there.
Enemy sighted. That spell is not ready.
Coming in for another fight, eh?
Skirmish formation, as you wish. Group 2, Group 3.
So yeah, definitely runs on the whole rock, paper, scissors approach. And tears.
Guard me. Group 1, to battle.
Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are dying.
There is
Your
no
creatures are under
escape.
attack. Invalid target. Invalid target.
Group 1, I stand ready.
I crave blood.
You are Group 1, as you wish.
Okay, yeah. She's just straight up bailing on this fight here. Well, she's gonna try and circle around back, I think. She needs them souls.
Group 3. You are Group 3. Group 1,
And because these fights tend to be a little bit chaotic, it's good to always have these hotkeys assigned as well. Oh.
There, you see that red beam? Well, that creature is guardianed to the Manolith. Now that makes him very tough. In fact, the Manolith can't be destroyed until he dies. Your creatures are dying. When you're near a friendly Manolith, you can cast Guardian on your own creatures. Your wizard is under attack.
So Guardian's really the only way to really effectively defend yourself.
That spell is not ready.
I might have freed up a couple extra souls for her there.
I stand ready.
Ready to slide.
Skirmish formation.
Did you need me?
Group 3. Strong. Group 1. Yes.
Might as well just throw it more into the front line, because everyone's taking all the casualties.
My lord?
That spell is not
There are a
ready.
couple.
That spell is not ready. That spell is not ready.
Okay.
Group 1. Yes.
Alright, we have all the Manoliths. Oh, no, we don't. Oh, yeah. Looks like she's massing herself. What army she can. Here we got Locusts. Got Serix.
Enemy sighted.
This is Thatcher.
You are Group 2.
Over here, telling me what to do.
You are Group 2.
Alright.
I stand ready.
Group 1, attack that. Group 2, focus on that. Group 3, focus on the wizard.
Creatures are dying.
Come closer, child. I have something for you.
Yes.
Your creatures are dying.
You are Group 1.
Ready to slice.
Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are dying.
Group 3. Group 2.
Okay.
Group 1. Yes. You are
Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are dying.
Wow, okay. Bit of a cheap shot there. Bit of a dick move. But pretty fucking impotent at the same time. What am I looking at here?
Creatures are under attack.
wisdom and justice.
Your creatures are dying.
Oh, that was a dead shot, eh? Yeah, another one of those poison, punishing guys in close range kind of character, or units, I should say. It's the reason why I don't really go with
Enemy sighted.
blocker. Blocker, damn, she got it.
Your creatures are under attack.
Alright, well, I'm gonna cut her off with the manolith right here.
That spell is not ready.
Oh,
That spell
wait, I
is
actually
not
did
ready.
get her got before she could bring back the Deadeye, eh?
Enemy sighted.
You are Group 3. Semicircle formation.
Oh, here she is. She just spawned in, so yeah, super squishy. Now I'm gonna desecrate her altar. So to desecrate her altar, it requires a sacrifice of a unit. The more souls the unit has, the faster you'll desecrate it. I only have access to these two soul units, or they're not mission sensitive. So once the desecration starts,
Creatures are under attack.
she can try to disrupt the spell, but so because she died while the desecration was going on,
We did it, Master.
she gone. Victory.
That's Lady Abraxas, mistress of Surtur's Keep. People call her honorable, but she seems awfully uptight to me. I will say one thing, she's fast and very skilled. Or is that two things?
But Tish Zizix.
Couldn't have spared any of your friends there during the fighting, I suppose.
Zizix.
No, 'tis all right. Regrettably, it is my duty to keep the gates sealed against our foes.
Of course. I bear a message.
Wise Stratus. The time has come to put aside old grievances and face new challenges as allies and friends once again.
Good Persephone. Your fair words have won the day. You have my utmost loyalty in this matter. Of course, words alone did not make this victory, and while others may not have noticed, I saw how swiftly you dispatched Syrinx.
Stratus has offered you a boon.
I'll go with the mana increase.
Do consider the potential benefits of serving me more directly in the future.
Okay, Tim Curry. Alright, I am going to use the washroom quickly, so I'm just going to throw up the Be Right Back screen. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back.
Trouble had arrived. Even word of Charnel's restoration of the Forbidden Demon Gate paled by comparison to the news of Pyro's misdeeds, attacking Urgaz and abducting the infants of an entire tribe of trolls. As usual, their argument began before I'd even arrived.
Perpetually the third wheel, eh?
Are obviously conspiring against me. This whole question of the Maw of Doom is so plainly a fabrication.
It matters not how oft your tongue protests innocence, when your deeds do bear your heart's true villainy. You have invaded our domain once again, and not merely in warfare come, but with far crueler purpose.
The gnomes came to me for help. Apparently they are weary of your neglect and your incessant demands. Why should they continue to suffer for the comfort of savage and brutish beings like the trolls?
I see only one savage and brutish being here.
Come now, you mustn't forget me.
Everyone wait. Haven't we all had enough of wars?
No.
If it was war they wanted, war they would get.
I don't remember what spell and units I get from this one.
Remaining on the defensive is a recipe for failure. Having won Stratos as an ally, at least for the time being, there can be no course but to strike Pyro and strike quickly.
It's this prophecy what's got everyone so worked up. Well, before we go off half-cocked, it's probably best to look into them forces of destruction a little closer. I think I know the way.
Alright, James. You getting to Knuckles over here.
We must force Pyro to overplay his hand before he becomes too powerful. Are you willing to take on the responsibility of defending Surta's keep?
Sounds kind of boring, Stratos. Why are you always trying to put me on garrison duty?
I am stronger than either tree-hugging Persephone or spiritless Stratos, but combined they may give me some trouble. It is time to appeal to James for help.
Right, okay.
Pyro will be in need of an ally, and I could use a pawn. Of course, if I know Pyro, he will require a little convincing, but that is accomplished easily enough.
Right, okay, so Pyro is a Fire Fist, which is troll kind of unit. I'm gonna go with Charnel here.
Providing a small diplomatic escort, Charnel sent me to parley with Pyroboria's own Ambassador Buta.
Oh yeah.
Show the Ambassador no mercy. It must be a slaughter if we are to sufficiently impress our point on Pyro.
Yeah, that's how Charnel does negotiations.
By spewing out parasitic blight mites, a blight can slow its victims down, leaving them vulnerable to the attacks of your fighters.
Guard me. You are Group 4.
I'll put you as Group 4 here.
Sancto Mastad hoc Ovis Ilorum Plam Diem Nathrak Nomine.
They will actually stay in the air if I keep moving.
Mastad hoc Diem.
Alright, let's take a look at it. Oh yeah, Slime. Slime's a great spell. Give me one of these scarabs.
Phalanx formation. Guard.
Alright, give me two of these scythe motherfuckers. One. Put you in skirmish formation. Hey, no, not you.
Phalanx formation. Guard me.
I want you behind the front lines here. I'll just put all you guys together.
Phalanx formation. Guard me. Saxo.
I'll put on
what?
Two of you.
You are Group 2. Move. Guard me.
Try.
Okay.
Group
Not the most
Group 3, Group 4, Group 1.
balanced of compositions here. Look at that, Ambassador Buddha. It's one of the more amusing characters in this game, honestly. Yeah, that's a Fire Fist.
No one would ever accuse Ambassador Buta there of being very smart, but he's powerful.
What's...
Your creatures are under attack.
Oh, he's got his force field on him. Yeah, the flame shield. I'll jump the goo on that.
Creatures are dying. Try.
Well, piss. Not quite the slaughter that
Your creatures are dying. That spell
You're
is not
hoping
ready.
for, is there? But I can.
Your wizard is under attack. That spell is not ready. That spell is not ready.
Yeah, I definitely need to put a bit of a hustle in my own muscle. Yeah, maybe the scarab was this early on was not the best idea. Probably should have gone with
Your
it.
creatures are under attack. Your creatures are dying.
Hey, took out one of the fire fists.
There's Shakti. She came to this world not long before you did. Persephone reeled her in right off the bat.
Abraxas and Shakti. An interesting wrinkle, no? Use this opportunity to suggest an alliance with Buddha.
Yeah.
Buddha,
That's Ambassador Buddha.
you see what I see, Ambassador. Perhaps it's time Charnel and Pyro were allied as well.
You are woefully deficient in the ways of etiquette, but you have a point. In the name of Pyro, I accept.
We've got some new
Buddha.
objectives.
See if I can fucking snag this fire fist soul right from underneath you. Alright.
You are group 3. Semicircle formation.
Yeah. Really should have had a bit more flyers there. Oh my god, I actually was able to sneak that in there.
I crave blood.
Maybe one more of those.
Skirmish formation.
It's not the blights are not powerful, it's just they're kind of a bit situational to how effective they are, really are. Okay, might as well. Oh. What was going on here?
Enemy sighted.
See if I can drop the slime on her before she puts up. Nope, she's got her force field up. But yeah, group 3, fucking shit at her.
Fight with honor, and you shall die with dignity.
I mean, I'll leave the dying to dignity part with you, lady. Oh, damn it. She fucking sniped that one right underneath me.
Your creatures are dying.
Yeah. Fight with honor as she,
Tell me what to do. You are group 2. You got it. Group 3.
Alright. You've harassed her long enough, I guess.
Group 3.
I just don't want her leading you so far away that you end up vulnerable. Yeah, that's...
You are group 2. You are group 1.
Alright, well... Might as well massacre these things that I can't say on YouTube. So unfair, yeah. Don't worry, your soul's going to be converted into something cool, right, guys? You get to live on as like a giant floating chainsaw. Come on.
You are low on mana.
I was able to ambush her before she could reap all those souls there, so it's definitely a game that rewards more an aggressive playstyle. Okay, we got Buddha here. Oh, this is...
Enemy sighted.
Oh, interesting. So that's where you're hanging out, huh?
Group 3.
Squall. Yeah, so that's their Healy unit, so to speak. They're tier 2. Tier 2 support, we'll call it that.
Enemy sighted.
Yeah, there she is.
Group 3. Attack! Attack! Group 1. Attack! Attack!
Catch that by itself. That squall can knock units around.
3.
Oh, the bitch froze me.
Your wizard is under attack. Enemy sighted. Your creatures are
Like
dying.
spell on me. Yeah, I kind of figured she'd toast one of you.
Building is under attack.
Our building's under attack.
Your creatures are dying.
Try.
I gotta get to that manolith fast. But I want.
Creatures are under attack.
Before she can fucking destroy it. But first thing I want to do.
Your manoliths have all been destroyed.
Alright, I gotta fall back now.
Group 1.
Ready to
Guard me. Group 2.
Oh, you got it.
You are Group 3. Guard me. Semicircle formation. Guard me.
Yeah, I gotta go. Oh fuck, she's right by my altar. So yeah, it might be. They might try to desecrate me here. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off with that weak ass shit.
Wizard is under attack.
Shakti's troll, eh?
3. Attack. 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 Group 1. Attack.
Oh wow, so this is just a lone roaming troll here, eh? It works for me. That's a two soul unit right next to where I want to sacrifice it.
Ilorum animos carpe.
Where is it? Yeah, there it is.
Ilorum group 1.
Alright, group 3. I'm gonna go with 4 for you. Alright, I'm gonna knock out Abraxas here first, because she's already pretty weak. And she's also kind of hanging around our back line, being a nuisance.
Semicircle formation.
I crave blood.
You are group 1.
Also, I have built up quite the number of souls as well.
I crave blood.
Phalanx formation. Guard me.
Give me another one. Manowar.
Guard me. Group 1.
Ready to slice.
Another front line, and let's push through.
Executing orders.
Group 3. Attack. Group 2.
Crave blood.
Attack.
Focus on those. Does she always have that shield active? I think she might. Yeah.
Group 1.
I crave blood.
Group 2.
I'm just gonna make a play straight for her altar. She's.
Group 1. Group 3.
What?
You are Group 3.
Invalid target.
What do you mean invalid target? Alright, we'll convert these.
Invalid target.
Group 1. You are Group 1. Guard me. Skirmish formation. Guard me.
Slime's a very powerful spell if you can get it on another wizard, just because it slows them down so goddamn much. And we have Frostwolf. Okay, well that's not really much of a threat, even Guardian.
Enemy sighted.
Yeah, these are all tier 1
Creatures
units.
are under attack.
I'm sure they're a lot stronger.
Enemy sighted.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a manolith here.
Your creatures are under attack.
Maybe that's just it. Alright, I'm gonna desecrate that. And I'll sacrifice a 1 soul unit. I think I could probably pull this off with the slightly slower one. Yeah, you don't have a good full sense of the battlefield.
Ready to slice.
You are Group 1. Guard me.
Your building is under attack.
Phalanx formation.
Invalid target.
I'll teleport there.
Creatures are under attack. Your creatures
Really?
are under attack.
That was a pretty bad, so yeah, I can see where she is.
Invalid target. Invalid target.
Oh man, she is nowhere near where she needs to be. Also, another idea of putting that manolith there is that allows me to teleport right back to it if she starts to
Your creatures
fuck
are
with
under
my spell.
attack.
Group 1.
I have creatures over there.
Group 1. Guard me.
Tell me what to do.
Guard me.
Oh, Buddha's doing alright for himself here. Yeah, for friends or allies alike. All the same to me.
Your creatures are under attack.
So I believe to get the boon for this level, you have to beat it without... Was she? Oh no, she's still... She is taking damage right now with...
Group 1. Group 1. Group 2. Group 3. Group 2.
What?
See, this one can snowball pretty fast too, just because you have 4 wizards in this
Your
level.
building is under attack.
Alright. Oh, so you did. You did disrupt it.
Your creatures are under attack.
Tell me what to do.
Is that all I have?
Your
Really?
building is under attack.
You are Group 2.
Your creatures are under attack.
Group 2. Group 3. Group 1.
Alright, I guess I'll actually put up a defensive line here.
Group 1.
Tell me what to do.
Group 3. You are Group 3.
Lotus are really nice for chasing down wizards.
Group 1.
Frontline's always going to be the one that takes the most casualties though.
Guard me.
Where's she at? She at all the way over there, huh? So we're gonna go headhunter. I want her done, alright? I want to get her got, so to speak.
Group 1. You are Group 1. Guard me.
Is there another way around? No, I don't think so. Pretty sure this is the only way for her to get there. Especially seeing as how she can't teleport. She is constantly taking damage, by the way. With all the spells going on.
Group 1.
Enemy sighted.
Group 3. Attack.
Group 3, yeah. You guys fly on ahead and take care of that. At absolutely zero risk to yourself.
Enemy sighted.
What do we got over here? Druid. Okay. Druid's really a pretty unimpressive unit. Oh, look here. We got... You know, you can drop that. Drop the soul. Alright. Where are you at? Shakti.
Persephone, guide me. Wisdom and justice.
Get good on. Get good, bitch. Oh, but get stuck in and fucking massacred.
Your creatures are under attack. Your building is under attack. Invalid target. Invalid target. Invalid target. Invalid target.
Oh. Once the spell is cast, it's basically dibsies. Did she
Your creatures are dying.
go back there and disrupt that spell again? So there must be another path around here.
Your creatures are under attack.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna use this 2-soul unit to get the job done.
Group 1. Group 2.
Your building is under attack.
Oh, you got it. Group 1. Guard.
Well, there she is. Yeah, there is another path.
Enemy sighted.
Yeah, but this time we're gonna finish her. Yeah, that sound cutting out, that's a glitch. That's not working as intended.
Your creatures are under attack. Invalid target.
Oh, okay, yeah, she's just been hanging around this.
Invalid target. Your creatures are dying. Abraxas has been defeated.
There we go.
Mission objective completed.
There we go.
Semicircle formation.
A little shrine here.
Enemy sighted.
Oh, right, that's right next to her. If I double back, I could,
Group 2. Tell me what to do. You are Group 2. Guard me.
Oh, you got it.
Group 1.
Whoa.
Guard me.
Alright.
Group 2. You are Group 2. Group 1.
Enemy sighted.
Throw another 2-soul one on this one.
I am gaining ground. I knew we would win. Buta has always been very skilled with the ladies.
What did you say?
You know, As much as I would love to tell him this guy exactly what I think of him, seeing as how I did everything there, I want the boon.
Impressive.
No need to thank me.
Don't worry, I wasn't gonna.
Well done. I think we have made our point to Pyro. Such malice should not go unrewarded.
Charnel has offered you a boon.
Go with the mana bonus. Mana bonus is always pretty good. Now I remember all your characters, like units, celebrating on this victory screen. I might just be hallucinating that or remembering it wrong, but I remember them
other wars
celebrating.
Between the gods, some protracted and dreadful. Yet one truth had been constant. It was mortals who bore the suffering. The gods were bound by ancient ties, and none of them, not even Persephone or Charnel, ever sought the other's extermination.
I know everyone's busy getting ready for the big war, but has anyone else noticed what Jadagar's been doing? I seen him all around the glebe, rallying folks with talk of the prophecy of Mithras and some fellow Asher who'll save them all.
Enough of your womanish whining.
What?
You will not distract Pyro with these ridiculous tales. Why don't you give up already?
Pyro is right. If you cannot keep your followers' faith, that is your problem, James.
So, you have to do channel for this mission, alright? He gives you the best spell in the game, which is Resurrection, which is very, very important when you have high value units. It is so important and it's so fast. It's just as quickly as summoning a tier 1 unit, and it costs about the same amount of mana. So you have to do Charnel on this one. It tries to do this thing where it locks you in, but it won't even lock you in. You can choose your side afterwards. But we'll do a lap. We'll see what everyone wants to say.
We must still direct the main of our strength against those who seek to destroy us. Yet we would know more of this Asher. Seek out Jadugar and discover what you can.
Don't take another step. Do you truly mean to turn your back on the god of slaughter?
This is your last chance to drop the zeros and get with the Pyro.
Whatever Jadagar is up to, the best way to combat heretics is a right proper godly display. I have been too passive. That don't quite inspire folks. It's time to take back what's mine.
You don't say.
Don't take another step. Do you truly mean to...
This is your last chance.
Stephanie and James will be on the offensive. It falls upon me, therefore, to be ready to counter any assaults Pyro or Charnel attempt. You could be particularly useful in this regard.
Alright, well, Persephone...
Don't take another
Yeah.
It does not matter if what the worm says is true. No Asher can threaten Pyro once the pyrodraulic dynamo is completed. To activate it, we will need more slaves, but I think James just volunteered to provide them.
Oh, Pyro.
Come on now. You never do nothing for me.
We offer you one last chance at repentance.
There are wiser things one might do.
So they're really telling you that you gotta choose here, but you can actually do this level of Charnel and then go back if you choose.
Sure could be a greater threat than the god of slaughter. Perhaps it will be necessary to subjugate this cult and restore everyone's faith in us, no?
Jadagar is one... Shut up, James. Shut up, Persephone. Shut up, Stratos. You're not offering me the resurrection spell.
Pyro sent Empress Sorsha to help fight the Asher cultists, but she arrived far too soon and with scant forces.
He was punishing her. I heard the Empress refused to gather slaves for his new doomsday device.
At the time, I only knew it had gravely endangered our purpose.
You must hurry. Your minions have gone ahead to aid the Empress, but they have not fared well. This Jadugar is magnificent.
Your new spell, Animate Dead, can be used to restore life to blue souls. Another fiend is very powerful as is, but it can become even stronger by consuming blue souls.
Yes, it can be, but... Alright, well, I'm gonna...
That spell is not ready.
Actually, knowing what I do...
Semicircle formation. Guide pass. You are group 3. You are group 2. Guide me. Group 1.
Alright.
Invalid target.
Oh, okay.
Invalid target.
Yeah, if they're ever to do an HD remaster... Oh, it's only 300 mana! That costs exactly as much as like a tier 1 summon spell. Also, say hello to the antagonist of this game.
I can scarcely describe the horror of what came next. It cannot be. Marduk.
Greetings, old friend, but they call me Asher here.
Why have you come?
Our bargain is incomplete. Your rivals have fallen, but our reckoning is not yet fulfilled.
My rivals? You destroyed everything. The very earth was crumbling beneath my feet.
Do not blame yourself overmuch. The doom of Jera was preordained. Content yourself that you were but a pawn, as you will be again. As for you, little imp, I will not forget your role in all of this.
Is he gone? Oh, Master, there are other worlds, other places we could go.
Nay. We will do something to stop him this time.
So yeah, old Eldred here made a deal with a demon and it ended up destroying his world.
Empress Sorcia rules Pyroborea. She is a capable sorceress, but I've heard she can be overly cautious. They say Buta has wooed her for many years without success. Maybe that's where her defensive talents came from, eh?
Not all the locals are sympathetic to Jadugar. Perhaps you can win their aid where I have failed.
That's Jadugar, last of the Centaurs. He abandoned Stratos after his people were slaughtered. I think he's still a bit bitter about it.
Yeah, I can't imagine why. There we go. Make sure you get this guy too. This guy's like a fucking top tier unit. It costs just as much to animate them as it does to fucking summon them.
You are low on mana.
Alright, let's see if I can gather my forces here a bit. We won that first skirmish pretty handily.
You are low on mana. Enemy sighted.
Group 3. You are group 3. Semicircle formation. You are group 2. Phalanx formation. Group 2. Yes. Group 1.
Right. That's a friendly one. This is actually a 2-on-1 fight, but Jadugar is actually pretty powerful. And if you do not turn the tide on that second encounter, or just show up too late, he can fucking desecrate her altar pretty fast. I don't think I got a single conversion off there.
Enemy sighted.
Oh, here he comes. Let's get him, boys. I'll drop that on your nice, expensive, high-tier unit.
Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are dying.
Oh, wow, okay. Took out one of my big ones, eh? Well, guess what? He back up. He in the fight. Damn it. There's a stalemate here, huh? Yeah, we beat him back, but he got all his souls back.
I pray I will away. You are Group 1. Skirmish formation. Guard me.
So yeah, that resurrection spell makes it actually viable to have fewer, more powerful units.
Group 1. Group 3. Group 1.
See if I can raise the locals to my support here. I think that's this way.
Group 1. I do it. Group 3. Group 2. I crave life.
Or I can just roll in here and massacre him, I guess.
What is your purpose here?
I am hunting those who have declared themselves for Asher. They are the enemies of all gods.
No greater enemy to us than the minions of Charnel and Pyro. Get out of my sight.
Group 1.
Oh man, it's awful shame that you're all happen to be ranged units here.
Enemy sighted. Your creatures are dying. Your creatures are
Well,
under
they seem to have taken offense to something I've done there. Wonder what it could have been. Hey, no, you
invalid
fuck
target.
right off.
Invalid target.
You fucking bitch. You just fucking came in here and stole all these souls.
Invalid target.
I just did all the fucking work.
Hold on. Pass, Vermathrax.
Ooh.
Group 1.
I'm a little irritated by that.
Danorum, Ilorum. Phalanx formation. Guard me. Group 1. Eras, Ilorum. You are Group 1. Guard me.
Enemy sighted. Your building is under attack. An enemy wizard is approaching your altar.
Oh, okay, Jadugar. You wanna be all sneaky on me like this?
Building is under attack. Invalid target. Your wizard is under attack. Your creatures are under attack.
Hopefully I can gum him up enough that he can't. Oh, yes. Thanks shit. Got him. Was able to smoke him.
You must be near an enemy altar.
No, I'm just able to reap all these souls here. I'm sure this is low tier units are not very effective, but they're top tier units are pretty powerful.
Skirmish formation.
So I definitely want to make sure that he can't find his way back here so fast.
I crave life.
Especially when that 3 soul thing.
Group 2, Group 1. Ilorum Asulva Nostro. Skirmish formation. Group 2, Group 3.
So I just hold this choke point. He's not going to be able to fuck with my shit, but it'll be better just to push into his territory. Oh, really make him unable to fuck with my shit.
Group 1. You are Group 1.
Life.
Majority Benetrax.
Oh yeah.
Group 2.
He's even attacking my lady friend over there. So if I sneak around behind him, it's really going to be in a bad spot. In fact, he might be outright shittered. Yeah, no, I'm not just
dying. Invalid target.
Yeah, I'm not just gonna let you come over here for some easy kills, bud.
You are Group 1. Skirmish formation. Group 3. Attack. Group 3. Nostro Santo. You are Group 3. Group 2. Group 1.
Enemy sighted.
Santo Saxo Mirata Nomine. You are Group 1. Guard me. Group 2.
Group 2's kind of been a bit depleted here. So I'm gonna create a bit more ranged attacks. It only has a little bit to do with the fact that there's a whole bunch of flying units up ahead there.
That spell is not ready.
You are Group 2. I said Group 1.
Alright. Oh, they even got themselves a squall there too. Oh, watch out.
Your creatures are under attack.
Yeah, that does quite a bit of damage. I'd rather get Jadagar over here if I can. Oh. Look at him. Look how sneaky you being, Jadagar.
Group 1. Nostro Pass Nostro Penetras. You are Group 1.
Alright. Yeah, you can sneak around behind him again. Okay, Let's do one better.
Group 1. Group 2.
Destroy.
Group 3. Group 1. Attack. Group 1.
Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are dying. Group 3. Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are dying.
Definitely want to convert.
Invalid target.
More high valuable souls here before Jadagar comes racing in here.
You are Group 3. Move. Semicircle formation. Garden. Group 1. Kazam. Sanctu. Tenorum. Lixa. Bedud. Bodan. Nostro. Group 3. Group 1. Domine. Bemathat. Kazam. Saxo. You are Group 1. Skirmish formation.
Maybe I could probably throw a couple more sites in there. Spread the damage around a little bit.
Phalanx formation. Carpe. Majority 1.
I crave ice.
Group 1.
Oh wow, okay. You guys are still fighting it out over there, huh?
Group 1. Semicircle formation. Skirmish formation.
I live, yes.
The higher tier units tend to be a bit slower too, so that's a little bit of a something that happens a lot.
Group 1.
Oh, that's a sack dog. Give you a little speed boost here, see if I'll help you get into position.
Enemy sighted. That spell is not ready.
Yeah, Jadagar is pretty fucked here. But let's be honest, didn't have a great chance to begin with. We already beat him back to his altar.
Invalid target.
Malith here,
Invalid target.
so he can't respond too close. Not sure what the AI is doing here, but I'm just gonna march right on here. Put an end to this nonsense.
Group 3.
Oh, that's a friendly one. I have so many souls.
Enemy sighted.
Another time. You defeated Marduke's champion. A favorable sign.
He was outnumbered and we caught him by surprise. Even then I knew.
What?
The worst was yet to come.
Well, yeah.
I returned to the gods with new purpose.
Stop! I will hear no more until you tell something of substance about this Marduk. What do you know of him? Why does he seem to know you?
I was getting to that. In Jera, I had been a man of substance.
A lord? Or perhaps a king?
A tyrant, more like. You would have thought me an evil man.
Most people did.
There were others, some good, some bad, some indifferent. I have vied with them for power.
What was that? Perhaps it would be best if we set out.
Well, we were headed further south anyway.
Please continue your tale. I will follow the sound of your voice.
As you wish. Labored all my life to build another man's empire. When he died too young, far too young, authority fell to me alone, but I was not as well loved as he had been.
Despised is more like it.
Foreign powers and internal conspirators plotted to tear the empire apart. My own people turned against me after all I had done for them, but their dull-witted prejudice would not destroy what I had labored so long to build. The armies of my enemies grew too strong, and I was forced to turn to dark forces.
So you summoned Marduk?
Aye, but the demon was too powerful. I could not control it.
And then?
The rest I need hardly tell, for it is happening around us. It was the end of the world. I returned to the gods with new purpose. My first step would be to tell them what I knew of Marduk, who was calling himself Asher.
What did you tell the gods of Marduk?
What I knew. He was a demon of untold power. A being who seemed to feed off the worlds to which he was summoned. A being of infinite appetite.
The best way to fight a demon is with a demon.
Ridiculous. My pyrodraulic dynamo is nearly complete.
Trademark.
No demon can hope to withstand its might.
You place too much confidence in the gnome's designs, my dear Pyro.
What I place confidence in, Charnel, my friend, is that I am the only one who recognizes the need for the ruthless application of superior firepower.
Hearing this animosity, I began to question the choices that had brought me here.
What did you do?
This is my opportunity to choose to serve justice, which would be these three guys instead of these two guys. I don't like Persephone. I don't trust Stratos. And James, James is alright, but I'm gonna keep going along the path that I started here.
Nothing. Ultimately, I realized that only they could possibly give me the power to defeat Marduk.
And if their power was not enough?
It would have to be.
Alright, well, I'm gonna do... Let's see what they... See, there's no portals from them.
We have no use for a black-hearted fiend such as you.
You're a little just pissy at me, huh?
No offense, but I don't think I can trust my business to you.
I haven't screwed anyone here. Just destroyed my entire former world.
No, you'd rather serve someone else.
Charnel may not see it, but surely you understand. We are on the verge of total domination of our foes. You either choose to be a part of it, or choose defeat.
Poor Pyro. He really is a simple creature. Don't waste your time with his trinkets. Go to Golgotha, and there we will make preparations to take on this Marduk.
I mean, I feel like Charnel's actually taking it seriously, and you're just taking this as an opportunity to build your giant pyrodraulic tunnel trademark death machine.
Charnel had only recently recovered control of the Demon Gate, but already he intended use of its full power.
It is a means to contact other planes, isn't it? The realms of demons?
Aye, that was our purpose. I was instructed to channel the spirit of Astaroth into...
Astaroth? The demon king of Tartarus?
Know him, do you?
I know something of demon lore.
If I may continue, Zizix, I bound the spirit of Astaroth within the blades of the scythe named Gangrel.
I think you have done this kind of thing before. Soon, Astaroth's fury will be Gangrel's might. Then he will be ready to battle Marduk. The only thing that can possibly stop us now is if someone kills Gangrel before the ritual is complete. You must ensure that this does not occur.
I must bow to your wisdom, Yogo. This approach was swifter than the course I suggested.
Why do you trespass in the land of Stygia?
We have come to put an end to this wickedness. Use of the Demon Gate was forbidden during the purification.
I did not ask to be tutored in history. We seek a way to defeat the demon Marduk before it is too late. Are you with us?
I trust you as any of Charnel's diseases. Not at all.
They call that one Yogo. He has been protector of Elysium for as long as anyone can remember.
Alright.
Your creatures are under attack.
Oh yeah, also the Deadeye is a nice, pretty good unit. Yeah, definitely want to get the converts. Damn it! Soul Dome.
Your wizard is under attack.
Damn it!
Like the gnomes that they come from, these Deadeyes are good at attacking from a distance. And the darts they shoot, poisonous. Your creatures are under attack.
Oh yeah, also this spell, Demonic Rift, just fucking shreks a whole bunch of low tier units.
Your building is under attack.
My building?
Your creatures are dying.
Don't worry, they'll be back up again.
Your creatures are under attack. Your building is under attack. Invalid target. That spell is not ready.
Yeah, just run around, keep casting that. No, I didn't even have time to set up the fucking control groups.
Your creatures are under attack. Your wizard is under attack. Your creatures are under attack. Your wizard is under attack.
Talking about throwing you right into the shit.
Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are dying. That spell is not ready. Your wizard is under attack.
Damn it. Yeah, the Brainiacs can stun me.
Your creatures are dying. Your wizard is under attack. Your creatures are under attack. Your wizard is under attack.
You are group 2.
Your creatures are dying. Invalid target.
Attack. Semicircle formation. Group 2. Name your poison. You are group 1. Attack that. Carpet.
Okay.
You must be near an enemy altar.
Alright, let's...
Enemy sighted.
Oh no. It's a big old trolley troll.
Invalid target.
Yeah, just shove the slime on this guy.
Your creatures are under attack. Enemy sighted.
Yeah, you get some really powerful spells in this game.
Tell me what to do. You are group 2. You are group 1. Group 1. Guard. Group 2. Line formation. Guard.
Okay.
Saxo. Elia. Kaza. Nostro. Mona. You are group 3. Semicircle formation. Line formation.
Just at least the demon gate on these fools.
Under attack.
Oh no, he's running.
Enemy sighted.
Oh well.
Group 1. Guard me. Name your poison. Guard.
Hey, a whole bunch more souls over here.
Your creatures are dying.
Kazam. Maskanok. Samku. Group 2. Guard me. Group 1. Skirmish formation. Group 3. Guard me.
Alright, let's get some more locusts up.
Semicircle formation.
I'll have them on top of me here.
Enemy sighted.
Now, the ritual of binding is complete. Gangrel will be sent to Acheron to search for Marduk. Now rid us of Yogo before he causes any more trouble. Do not, I repeat, do not banish Abraxas yet. I mean to talk with her.
Mission objective completed. We've got some new
I don't
objectives.
think... yeah. Hey.
You are group 1. Guard me.
Alright, Yogo. Set up some malice here. I'm spreading my forces out a little bit here, but I was able to Put a decent amount on hurt on him.
Your target is out of range. Your target is out of range.
There we go. Is that mine too? Yeah, that's mine too. Alright, yeah, we got Yoga up ahead here.
Enemy sighted.
Yeah, his forces are pretty depleted here.
Group 2, 1.
Enemy sighted.
I think her forces are even worse off, actually. She has like none.
Your creatures are dying.
Yeah, yeah. Oh.
Your creatures are under attack.
Gotta slam Yogo, slam Yogo.
Invalid target.
Slam him, slam him. Damn it. Oh, you just got him.
You must be near an enemy altar.
Group 3. You are Group 3.
Alright, but I was able to get at least a couple souls off of him.
Group 1. Guard. Skirmish formation. Group 3. Semicircle formation. Guard. Group 2. Group 3. Saxo. You are Group 3. Guard.
Oh. Hey, if it wasn't for that minimap, I might have missed it. Your poor little druid soul.
Group 1. Group 2.
We have...
What you want? You are Group 2. Group 1.
Enemy sighted. That spell is not ready.
You are Group 1.
Oh, trying to
Building is under attack.
double team me, is ya? Sneak around side here, all slick.
Your creatures are under attack.
Now, where's your wizard at? Where's Yogo?
Your creatures are under attack.
Yeah, there he is. Over here. Let's slime his ass. Oh, where? God damn it. Okay, grab a couple souls here. I mean, I could probably guardian a couple use to the monolith here.
Group 1. Group 2. Group 1. You are Group 1. You are Group 1. Skirmish formation. Guard.
Alright. Okay. Gotta keep coming from this way, so I'm pretty sure that's where his altar is.
Enemy sighted.
Yeah. Oh, I fucking slimed his monolith. Manolith. Or Manowar.
Your creatures are under
Yeah,
attack.
that's a healing spell. It's a pretty good one. Yeah, so this one is steamrolling super fast.
Group 1. Group 2. Group 3. Group 2. Guard me. I got it.
Enemy sighted. Your target is out of range. Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are dying.
Oh, took one down, eh?
Group 3, move, attack. Group 1.
Your creatures are under attack.
You are group 1.
Yeah, let's keep the pressure up on him. Oh. Yeah, let's definitely keep the pressure up on him. Let's fucking end this.
Group 1. Group 2. Guardian.
Praxis is not much of a factor going on here.
Group 3.
Yeah, I like to save the aerial units to Group 3 just so that I can have a nice way to hunt, chase down wizards. And the locusts are really good at that because they also.
Banish Abraxas yet.
Is this a Brax?
That makes sense. Quick, we'd better kill those sack doctors. We've got some new objectives.
Oh, God damn it.
Invalid target. Invalid target.
Oh, this is Abraxas's.
Attack. Group 2. Group 1.
Okay, I thought that was the other guys. Probably could have paid attention to the color on it. Nice that the game gave me a bit of a warning though before I did the incredibly stupid thing. So I guess an ease over that way.
Group 1. Group 1. You are Group 1. Group 1. Group 2. Group 3. You are Group 3. You are Group 3. Circle formation. Semicircle formation. Guard me.
Enemy sighted. Your creatures are under attack. Your wizard is under attack.
That's right.
Oh, she killed 2 of my units.
Invalid target. Your creatures are under attack.
Ready to slice. I crave blood.
You are Group 1.
Your creatures are under attack.
Group 2.
Oh, here's the right altar, right? Yeah, that's a yo-yo.
Enemy sighted.
Group 1. Attack.
Invalid target. Invalid target. Your creatures are dying. Enemy sighted.
Wow, okay. That guy got murked.
Your creatures are under attack.
You are Group 1. Guard me. Guard me. Guard me. Group 1. Skirmish formation. Move. Attack. Attack.
Your creatures are under attack.
Prefer if they didn't have even enough to summon a mammoth.
Creatures are under attack.
Group 1. Casa Animos. Fixa. Group 2. Group 3. Group 1.
Enemy sighted.
Oh, there he is. Let's go get him. Not sure what he's healing over there, but something.
Ovis as iloro. Group 2. Name Group 3.
Oh, I don't have my scarab now anymore.
Group 3. Semicircle formation. Attack. Group 2. Group 3.
If he's hanging around the mana well, he can
Your
basically...
creatures are under attack.
Oh, that's a
Your
Braxis.
creatures are dying. Yogo has been defeated.
What is the meaning of this? We have a bargain.
What was I to do? Yogo would have seen if Abraxas had aided you.
Why did you not use Sarabella?
She was not ready. She will be very soon.
So you tell me. We will need to banish Abraxas to keep the others in the dark.
Oh, that is quite all right. After all, Abraxas is a very good actress.
Alright, well, on that little plot twist that Charnel and Stratos are actually working together, we're going to end the stream there for the night. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. Let me just put it on the closing. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. That was our first look at Sacrifice. I'll be finishing that off tomorrow at 10:30. Well, I'll be starting it tomorrow at 10:30. And thank you very, very much for coming by, and have yourself a good one.
As time went on, the situation looked more and more grim. It is